Apostle Paul says in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 in verse 17, these little troubles are getting us ready for an eternal glory that will make all of our troubles seem like nothing. Welcome to Lakewood Church of the Ozarks in Branson, West Missouri, a Spirit-filled, Bible-believing church for the entire family. Currently, we are in a series on the miracle of mercy. We're looking at the life of the Apostle Paul. And here in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, the Apostle Paul gives us 5 keys of being used by God. How that we can allow the miracle of mercy to come into our life so that we can be used by Him. First, we saw that in order for us to be used by God, we have to remember that it is only by His mercy. Then we saw that on Tuesday that we have to be real, authentic, and genuine. We can't wear a mask or try to be someone we're not. And then the third thing we saw is that it is not about me, it's not about you, it is all about Jesus. Yesterday we saw how that God uses even our suffering in order to fulfill His will in our lives. Today, we're seeing how that when we stay focused on eternity, when we stay focused on heaven as our home, it is so easy for us to become narrow-minded, for us to become minded only of what's taking place here on this earth. But when we recognize that there is a far greater reward, that heaven is our home, and we recognize that that is our ultimate goal, that is our true motivation, we stay focused on Him, then that allows us to fulfill God's purpose in our life. There's a lot of people that start in this race, but very few finish. There are 3 motivations that we can see in order for us to do what God has called us to do. And the first is an external motivation. Other people, they externally motivate us. Possibly they tell us what we need to do or where we need to go, but there is an external motivation. That motivation has its limits. However, there is also an internal motivation. Some people, they're motivated by guilt or fear of their past, regrets of what they've done. That too, as a motivation, will not last. But the third motivation, in order for us to fulfill God's will, purpose for our life, is an eternal motivation where we stay focused on Jesus, where we stay focused on heaven as our home. When we recognize that Jesus, He is the author and the finisher of our faith, and we stay focused on Him, that is what will get us through so we can be used by Him, and we want to make it to the finish line. Jesus, please help us to stay focused on You throughout the day. And when the enemy comes at us and wants to distract us from being focused on You, Lord, I would pray that our eyes would stay focused towards You. This Sunday at 10 a.m. at Lakewood Church, we're going to see how this miracle of mercy, whenever His mercy steps into your life, how it can change and transform you, and how you can be used of Him in ways that you never thought possible. This is Pastor Cecil W. Todd of Lakewood Church of the Ozarks in Branson, West Missouri, a Spirit-filled, Bible-believing church for the entire family.